I'm Eddie Garcia, host of the Puck Podcast, with your Puck Podcast Hockey Minute, a recap of the night in the NHL and a preview of tonight's action. 8 games in the NHL last night, including the NHL's top team, the Washington Capitals, getting by the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton 3-2. Pierre-Luc Dubois scored the game winner for Washington, while Tom Wilson added his 20th of the year. In the loss for Edmonton, playing their first game without suspended star Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl gets his NHL-leading 34th goal of the season. Washington now leads the Metropolitan Division and the NHL with 32 wins and 69 points. Also, Cap star Alexander Ovechkin did not score a goal. He's still 21 away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record with 35 games left to play in the regular season. Hurricanes edge the Stars in Dallas 2-1. Jesperi Kotkaniemi scored both Carolina goals, numbers 8 and 9 for him, while goaltender Pyotr Kochetkov had 22 saves in net. The Stars are now 2-4 following a 7-game winning streak. They did get star Rupe Hintz back from injury. He had no points in the game. Canadiens edge the Lightning 3-2. Montreal fell behind 2-0, then scored 3 unanswered goals. Jake Evans gets the game winner with 2:15 to go in the third period. Canadiens rookie defenseman Lane Hudson had an assist to extend his point streak to 9 games. He also leads all rookies with 39 points on the season. Tampa Bay has now dropped 7 of its last 8 road games. Rangers blank the Senators 5-0 behind a 20-save shutout from goalie Igor Shesterkin, while Artemi Panarin added his 20th goal of the season. New York is now 7-1-3 in its last 11 games. Ottawa is still tied with Montreal and Boston for the last 2 wildcard spots in the East. Panthers down the Ducks in Anaheim 5-2. Sam Reinhart scores his 28th of the season. Sam Bennett his 14th. In the loss for Anaheim, forward Trevor Zegras returned to the lineup after missing 22 games following knee surgery. The Flyers edge the Red Wings 2-1 in overtime on a goal from defenseman Rasmus Ristolainen in sudden death. Samuel Ersson had 27 saves in net in the win for Philadelphia. Detroit has now dropped 3 in a row and 4 of 5. The Predators rally to beat the Sharks 7-5. Nashville was down 3-0 and 5-1 before scoring 6 unanswered goals. Nashville had 7 different goal scorers, including Philip Forsberg, who gets his 16th, and Jonathan Marchessault, who gets his 15th to go along with 3 assists. San Jose netminder Alexander Georgiev allowed 6 goals on 40 shots. Mikhail Granlund had 2 goals in the loss for San Jose, numbers 13 and 14. And number 1 overall pick for the Sharks, Macklin Celebrini, added his 14th of the year. And the Sabres knocked off the Canucks in Vancouver 3-2. Yuri Kulik and J.J. Peterka had third-period goals to pull out the victory for Buffalo. Tage Thompson added his team-leading 21st of the season. Vancouver has not won 2 games in a row since the 1st of December. Coming up tonight, 4 games on the schedule. It's 7 Eastern. The Devils host the Bruins. 7:30 Eastern, the Atlantic Division leading Maple Leafs are at home against the Blue Jackets. 9:30 Eastern, the Central Division leading Jets are at the Avalanche. And at 10 Eastern, the Kings host the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. I'm Eddie Garcia. If you like this, we have a recap and preview of the night in the NHL most weekdays. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and check out our podcast recapping the past week in the NHL every Monday morning, which you can find on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Puck Podcast.